Students will see this screen when they go to the student sign-in page. They have two options to get started with Listenwise. If you imported your Google Classroom rosters, students will simply click the Login with Google button and follow the prompts. They're sent directly to their Listenwise student dashboard. No codes or passwords are needed. If you manually created classes and have a class code to share with your students, they're going to click Sign Up Now. If your school uses Google or Clever, we recommend that students use that option to sign up for streamlined login moving forward. Otherwise, they'll create a username and password. Regardless of how students sign up, they will all need to enter the class code, so make sure to have that handy to share with students. They will only need to enter the code once when they first sign up. This is what a student dashboard looks like. All of their assignments are listed here, and they can see which class it's for and due dates. They'll also see any returned work from teachers, submitted work below, and if teachers left feedback on assignments. Also on the dashboard, students have the option to switch from English to Spanish. This translates the menu, the buttons on their dashboard, along with other key pages on the site. I want to highlight that students can browse and search for podcasts on their own. This can be useful if they're doing a research project or you want to encourage student agency. This is what a podcast will look like to students when they listen on their own rather than completing a teacher-created assignment. They'll be able to listen to the podcast and all of the listening supports are available. We have a feature called the Text Help Toolbar, and it's a great support for multilingual learners and struggling readers. Students can highlight any text on the page and have it read out loud to them.
Gravity and the curveball.
They can also look up the meaning of a word, translate it into Spanish, and show a picture dictionary. You can even highlight a phrase and have that translated and read aloud in Spanish too.
Lanzar una bola curva es uno de los
When you create an
lanzamientos.
assignment for students, you can choose to remove these supports, and they'll also see the resources you decide to include, like vocabulary words, organizers, comprehension questions, etc. We'll talk more about assignments later on. The last student-facing feature I want to show you is student-selected quizzing. This means that students can both choose a podcast and take a quiz on their own without a teacher-assigned activity. From the search page, they can check the quiz box to filter for podcasts that include a quiz. Once they select a story, they simply click the Start Quiz button to listen to the podcast and answer the questions. Note that all student-selected quizzes will include the listening supports. If you're interested in this feature, you can check the Student-Selected Quizzes box when creating your classes, or you can update the option in your class settings at any time.